I apologize for interrupting that cool groove, but I want to introduce to you the singer-songwriter, the motivation, the inspiration, the power force, and she is a force to reckon with behind that groove. And I have in studio with me Shirley Levi with your fine self. Welcome to Indies in Motion, girl.
That's me. Thank you so much for having me, Rico. By the way, I loved your daughter. She's amazing. Trishanda, I'm getting in line, honey, right away.
I think she's already sending a message to you, Tootie, so she can get to be one of the first to get one of those free sessions.
She's on fire.
Yeah, she is on fire. And you are on fire as well.
Thank you so much. We're in Indies in Motion, right? I'm definitely an indie artist in motion and devotion. In fact, I need a little bit of a break from so much motion.
I just love it.
We take a break when we die. How's that?
Yeah. There's
no time for breaks.
No, fine. You just take a vacation, perhaps. A little R&R, but you got to keep it moving, keep it happening.
That's right, brother.
And you are definitely happening. Rebell.
That's right.
Is the title of the track I just played?
That's right.
Well, now, what's behind all that?
Rebell is off my album Break Free.
Uh-huh.
And the entire album, you said it so well in your past interview with your daughter, where you were saying, there's people who can literally stand in your way as an artist, as whatever it is you want to do in life. And they could literally take your dream away from you.
I know that's so true.
Oh, man, the entire album is about staying true to yourself and believing in your vision, in the vision of yourself, believing in your calling. And Rebell is kind of like it's an equality, liberty, dream anthem. And it's all about life is what you make of you. You forget about your dreams, honey, they'll forget about you.
That's right.
You got to stand strong, run as fast as you can, hand in hand with life. The time is now. Remember yourself free. Be true.
Can you be a little bit more animated? I don't know if you can see this. There's actually a live video stream on my Facebook page. I don't know anything about it, so you'll have to go there, and I think there's something that says video, and click it, and then you'll see some of what's happening in the studio. But
we didn't even know we were being recorded.
But we also have in the silent corner, we have a camera operator operating a camera, which I guess will be posted wherever these things get posted. So,
honey, with my guerrilla marketing, it's going to be posted everywhere. It's going to reach millions, baby.
Well, we're running out of time because we have so much to talk about. But I guess I can give the name of of our cameraman.
Oh my gosh, of course.
Yeah. We have Johnny Otto operating the camera. What's up?
Bravo!
What's up, brother? So he's not near the microphone, so we can't get him to say anything.
Honey, there's no room between you and I.
Ooh.
How's he gonna get any word in?
Coming up in a little while, we're gonna play a song has a. Well, all your songs are powerful, but this one in particular, because when it was brought to my attention, that was my introduction to you. And I'm going to let you talk about it I'll let you introduce the song in a minute. But it's such a powerful piece, and you're all about. And again, I said you definitely are a force to reckon with. You are definitely out to help make a difference and do things in people's lives. And you're leading by example.
Oh, exactly. I would hope so, yeah. My entire life.
Yeah, because, I know you're a singer, you're a songwriter, you're a recording artist, but a strong activist. You are an involved person making things happen. You don't just talk about it or sing about it, but you're there on the front line doing what you do, girlfriend. Now on the title of the CD again is
Break Free.
Break Free. It's all about breaking free. I just love, and that's interesting how I had Trishanda come on talking about. Yes.
Ironic.
And I didn't purposely put it together,
were
but
in the air the entire time.
That's how the universe. That's how God works.
That's how it
brings
works.
it all together.
Even you and I.
Yes.
You and I.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, so what's happening? Let's talk about you and your art and where you're gigging and what's going on and all that kind of fun stuff.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say a prayer for the East Coast because
Please,
we know
yes.
that there's going to be a really nasty hurricane coming there.
It's happening now.
So may God protect our brothers and sisters.
Yes.
And if you have a chance, you guys say a prayer, please.
Yes, please do. Love that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, what's your first question? Where should I begin, honey? Where do I begin?
Well, okay. First of all, the CD Break Free, is it available now?
Break Free has been available since 11/11/11. It's out on iTunes. You just go to iTunes, punch in Shirley Levi, and it'll come up. What you just heard is Rebell. It's off of that. You're going to be playing Anne Marie pretty soon, which is my autism awareness anthem, and it's also a very beautiful friendship ballad. And that's also off my album Break Free. And again, the whole entire album is about really just believing in your dreams.
Yes.
Moving the vision of yourself forward. If you listen to Office in the Sky.
So how, I don't mean to cut you off,
please.
but yeah. But now, how long have you been doing your gig? How long have you been singing and performing? Because obviously you've been doing this for a while. I mean, you're very seasoned and very mature in your craft and what you're doing and your purpose. So
I've been actually came out of my mom's womb just knowing what I wanted to do. I swear to you, I just came out going, "Where's the music?"
Yeah.
And I always had it in my heart to help because I've been through a lot myself. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, I'm like a victim," but everything in my life was so exaggerated that it's almost like God just created me for this mission. You know, he's like, "Honey, you're getting too comfortable." You know what I mean? Boom, slap her again. But my entire life has been just like one big struggle, leaving from one country to another, being an immigrant, like being misunderstood artist. There's been so many issues in my own life that it's really strengthened my voice. And being an indie artist is actually one of the things that actually strengthens my voice the most.
Yeah.
When you're an indie artist, you get to keep your soul. How is that?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, you get to be yourself. You know, I've had to become like a million people to keep this vision going so that things don't get watered down. You know, Break Free, the album, I didn't sit down and say, okay, I'm just going to write an album. No, Break Free came out of me because I myself was struggling.
Out of your own struggles.
Exactly. So now it's kind of serving others, you know, out there who are really trying to follow their dream. And it doesn't even have to be that you're just an artist. It could be anything that you're doing. It could be like you have your own private business. For me personally, I really believe that being an indie artist has strengthened my voice. It's taught me how to completely not compromise. You know, there's a lot of temptations. There's a lot of temptations to sell your soul, to give in, to water down your material, to have the labels coming in and interfering with you so that you can make more money. And I refuse to do that. I've had a lot of chances to grow a lot faster and take a lot of shortcuts. Okay. And we were talking about it earlier where for me, I prefer to last longer than to come in with one big bang and then just be yesterday's
Not a one-hit
news.
wonder.
Oh, God, no, honey. I've got
longevity, baby.
I've got longevity to go. I have 3 more albums that haven't even come out. God willing, a television show that's going to come out next year. Oh, it's going to help the world through music. Yes. You know, but really, I want to say to anybody who's listening out there who is an indie artist, hold on tight to your dreams. Because if anything, it's going to make you a stronger artist to keep pushing and moving.
It's amazing because, you know, and like we're talking about Rashonda, I believe that a wonderful purpose, it's like, you know, the phoenix bird coming out of the ashes, and when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, that type of mentality that part of the purpose of going through these struggles is, one, it develops our character, and 2, it gives us, particularly as an artist, we are able to draw from those struggles and create magic.
Oh my God, yes.
That transcends so many, in so many ways, spiritually, physically, and, you know, naturally and unnaturally, in so many realms, and so many people are able to connect with it, even if they don't speak the language, but it just comes through. That's the beauty of art. And so we are going to play a song right now. I just get excited about talking about, you know, because there's so much more purpose to, you know, putting an album, painting a painting, you know, sculpture, filmmaking. There's just so much happening, so much going on.
Hopefully, otherwise you're getting music that's completely got no intention. Yeah. Hopefully there's heart and soul and intention in it.
Anne Marie, talk about Anne Marie a bit before I play it, and then...
Anne Marie, once again, is my autism awareness anthem, and it started out as just a friendship ballad. Anne Marie is a wonderful, incredible artist, and you don't even really know that she's autistic till the very end.
Oh, this is a real person.
This is a real person that I worked with.
Oh, okay.
We were working together, and, you know, she's autistic. But what stood out for me about her is that she was also an artist, and a darn good artist. Yeah. She taught me more than I taught her, that's for sure.
What type of artist?
She's like she does sketches, very beautiful, unbelievable cartoons and sketches, and very old school, definitely with a strong signature on it. Yeah. But she's a very deep individual, and she really, really taught me a lot about the spirit of autism. So it started out with the ballad, and then I just thought, you know what? I'd rather just have this ballad reach the world. Reach the world, and let's get to know somebody who has autism the same exact way that I did. I got to know her as a friend. And the important thing that I want you guys to really listen for in the song is when I come out and say, I see myself in you. You know, because it's important to me that people see others with autism the way you would see your brother or your sister, not somebody that you would feel sorry for. They don't need your pity. They're unbelievable people with so many talents.
Yes.
And it's really us that needs to change our perspective to better understand them. I've become a better artist because of it.
I love it.
You know, so Anne-Marie, once again, is an unbelievable artist. You get to know her first and her beautiful magical spirit until you get to know she's autistic.
All right.
So give it a listen, and I hope you guys get to know somebody with autism today from the heart.
Check it out.
Anne-Marie, don't you worry. This is not the end. It's the beginning. I'll always be your friend.
Oh, yes. That is so beautiful. Ah, you have such a wonderful voice, girl, and your message. I mean, the combination is powerful.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and to know that this is based on a real person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, come a little closer.
They're coming on over.
Explain what autism is, because I know many of us may have, even myself, may not fully understand what it is or may confuse it with some other challenge that some people
Look,
endure.
I'm not a doctor, and I can't sit here and give you all of the perspectives that a doctor would give you. I'm an artist.
Sure.
My perspective on autism is really of the soul. It's from the heart.
Okay.
And for me, it seems as if it's kind of like, it's a social thing, you know, where, you know, in fact, I don't really want to explain autism.
Because it is in different degrees.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
You know, I mean, there's various degrees depending on
the spectrum.
Yes.
You know, we all may have like a little bit of it here and there, but to me, it's kind of like a social behavioral kind of thing. And I really don't want to refer to it as a disability.
Yeah.
You know, because to me, in some way, it's a gift. It's really, really a gift. In fact, I think we have so much to learn from these beautiful people. If you hear my song, and I'm talking about a woman who's been preserved almost. She's got that beauty and that naivety and that honesty that, you know, that we have as children that tends to go away when we become adults. And I really, really relate with everybody who has autism, because it seems to me like they're the purest form of spirit and heart.
No, I don't mean to cut you off, but
Please.
are you involved in any groups or organizations for autism?
I used to work.
Okay.
I used to work with those who have autism, and then I realized I simply couldn't continue doing it because I'm a very active artist.
Sure.
I went into working with them because I really wanted to. I kept connecting with people who had autism, and I thought, I really feel like for some reason life is calling me to this.
Sure.
So I went in, I did it, I learned what I needed to learn, and now I feel like I'm taking it to the masses.
Another level.
Through music and through helping.
So it's
through my own active, through my own foundation,
Yeah.
which is called Music on My Shoulder, where I will show up a lot of times where, for example, if I come in, let's say, and interview you, come back to that later, I'm going to go ahead and
little setup, I mean.
there you go. I'm going to bring light to other artists and other foundations who are legitimately out there doing great things. I'm out there supporting equality, autism awareness, hunger relief, many other kind of causes through my own foundation.
All right.
So now it's kind of like my own thing, and I really, in all the music that I write, my songs are all songs of hope.
Yes.
That's all I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't separate them. That's just
that'll
who
be
I
your
am.
middle name, HOPE.
Damn straight. Don't you forget it.
Oh, speaking of which, how can we contact you? I don't even know if we gave out that information. We just got going so much.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's two ways you can contact me. Either you can come and join me at the White House next year. Really, I would like to say that I'm getting together my autistic musicians, and we're heading out to the White House.
Oh, look at you.
So
I love
we
your
may
attention.
need you and your congas to come on board with us. You think I'm kidding, don't I?
Indies in motion. We're like moving, girl.
Damn straight.
All right. But
you can contact me. You can go to musiconmyshoulder.com, which is my foundation. It's a nonprofit, or you can go to just my www.shirleylevi.com. That's my website.
That's her website.
Or you can go to info@musiconmyshoulder.com as well. Or Shirley Levi 26, my Twitter. And I think that should keep you pretty busy.
Yes, and again, if you missed all that, there will be at least one of those sites listed on the indiesinmotion.com guest and music page, which would take you to her site, which would take you to all her sites and connect with her. We're like the time has whittled down, but
What?
I know. It's
We're
just
just getting started,
I
honey.
know. I'm serious.
Don't be sending me away.
Well, I ain't sending you away. I'm just going to have to sign off.
I'm joking, honey.
But anyway, you sort of dropped a little
Sneak preview.
little sneak preview of
Please
something.
honor us.
Yes,
Tell
yes.
us.
Well, it came up in our conversation. I just saw this was a wonderful opportunity. As you know, 2012 is almost gone. I mean, we're like at the end of October, and we're coming into 2013, and Miss Shirley had the brilliant idea, and I just jumped all over it, that she is going to come on and actually interview me. I'm going to be the guest on my own show.
That's right, guys. Get ready. This is going to be an interview you do not want to miss. I had a conversation with this guy. I'm going, wow, you are interesting, brother. We need to have me interview you. So you guys get ready. This is good. He's got some stories, and this guy has lived. Let me tell you,
and still living too.
Oh my
still
God, he's on
and kicking.
fire till 120.
You can check out her energy. That's why we're like, it burnt up the clock. However, the first show of the new year, 2013, which is January 7th, I believe,
Rock on.
same time and everything. But she will be interviewing me, and so I'm going to be the only guest on the show. We'll have some cool music as always, but please check it out. Spread the word. Let everyone know about that show as well as all the shows. And like I said, we're like out of time, but I want to thank my fabulous guest Trishana Mizuno and also Shirley Levi for being on Indies in Motion on
my
this
pleasure,
day.
Rico. I say Rico porque you are very rich in the heart.
So until next time, peace, love, and Indies in Motion. Ciao.
We out.
We are wrapping up another great show here on Indies in Motion. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us. Make sure you find us on Facebook. Look for us on Twitter. Would you like some airplay and interview consideration? Well, then go to our website, www.indiesinmotion.com. We'll catch you next time.
I'm writing this song for you. I'm writing this song for you. Anne Marie, don't you worry.